Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and we have just left the theater to watch the new horror movie, The Nun.
Well, you know, when you go to a horror movie, you can't really expect much because so many of them fall by the wayside. And we expect that as horror fans. We don't expect the greatest acting and the greatest stuff. But honestly, this is a kind of Hollywood production. Great scenes, great locations. Could have been something special. But they didn't even get the French guys. He's a French-Canadian? Really? Like, sorry, this is a Canadian. We're from Canada, okay? I lived in Montreal. I lived in Quebec City. That was no French-Canadian accent, nor was it a European French accent. I figured that after all we've done for the American Hollywood, us Canadians, Saturday Night Live, for instance, would have never been alive if it wasn't for us Canadians. All we've done for the entertainment in America, you couldn't even get our accent right? That's ridiculous. Like, honestly, for a production like that, you couldn't go send your actor to go to Quebec and like hang out there for 2 weeks and drink at bars and talk to people and like get a little feel for it, because there was no feel for that. That's number one piss off, like ridiculous disrespect to us Canadians as artists and as movie makers and as all we do for you Americans.
Yeah, well, aside from anything like that, I mean, I think the first 30, I mean, yeah, that definitely is a solid criticism. I thought that too. But besides anything like that, though, I think the first 30 minutes of this film, as you said, it set it up to be great, and like, you know, it was really eerie and creepy at first, and even some of the jump scares and more startling moments, and that came across really effective and quite terrifying. Like the first 3 times.
The first 3 times?
yeah.
The classic. They had the classic. They had the classic Venom down, or the formula down.
Yeah.
All right. The whole surprise attack thing, the whole make you jump out of your seat. The first 3 times literally made me and my buddy jump. We don't get scared easy. We got scared. We thought this could be a real deal. All right, comparing it to The Exorcist or something like that, I think they got their locations. The locations were really good, like they're excellent locations, but not for this film. What made The Exorcist real? Because it was in New York City. It was in somewhere where we all live, somewhere we can all identify with. This was done in Romania.
It started to wear after a while, but then it just started to wear a little bit and just kind of get a bit blah. But then it just completely fell right on its face near the end.
To the point where it was laugh out loud.
Yeah,
I was laughing out loud.
And other people were too.
Definitely.
I heard other people were.
It was just like, it was really insult to our intelligence. Watch a lot of horror movies turned out to be, right? Like, I thought I was watching an Alice Cooper horror movie with a green lantern friggin' in the mirror and shit at the end of it. It was just like I was gut laughing, honestly. Out loud. It was like silly, so silly it was good. Now, at the time of year, this is right around the corner from Halloween. I'm thinking, you know, just for the great, what do you call it, sets. They had really good sets.
Yeah.
Real gothic sets. And Marilyn Manson, I didn't know you were around. You should change your name, eh, Marilyn? Because the demon looks exactly like Marilyn Manson. It's fucking hilarious. Excuse my language, it's freaking hilarious. Demon looks exactly like Marilyn Manson. To the point of even it's got the eye. It's silly, but it's silly good. Like, Marilyn's a pretty scary dude. But
definitely the sets were really nice, and the music was actually one of the best aspects of the movie was the music. Actually,
I really thought the score was excellent.
Yeah, it was the scariest part of anything.
It really brought in. The score really worked on all the ooh, jump out of your seat scenes. That score. The music really popped.
That score would even scare more besides the movie just playing in a creepy environment or something. Other than that specific.
And then they got the other formula too going down. It's like the classic horror formula, the classic C-rate, B-rate horror formula. Oh, my buddies they're all dead, and there's a demon over there in a dark room calling me. I think I'm going to go check it out. Like, come on, really? Like, honestly, like, you just watch 3 of your pals just get killed by a demon, and the demon's calling you into a dark corner.
And what's with
you're going to go, like, come on.
one demon's legitimately killed with a gun near the end.
Like, really? How does that happen? Silver bullet?
Would have been
I don't know.
handy just to have the gun around at all times, so they just shoot them all.
Last I remember, this wasn't a werewolf.
But that's
movie.
actually, I shouldn't have actually spoiled anything there. But
yeah,
it's hardly a spoiler.
It's hardly a spoiler. Like, this
yeah,
is not
whatever.
you can't spoil this. This movie spoils itself.
Yeah, exactly. yeah.
In a funny way. I think everyone should go see it just to see how bad a horror movie can get.
Yeah.
Because they really had potential here, and someone got a hold of it and ruined it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of a whole lot else to even really rant about how bad it was. It was just bad. Like, there's nothing really particularly bad about it. It's just bad. It just doesn't do it very well, right? Yeah.
But yeah, like most horror movies, you're still going to get a thrill out of it for that first 45 minutes.
Yeah, there's
and then
one
you're going to get a laugh out of it for the last 45. I guarantee it. You're laughing your head off.
I won't spoil this
That
either.
intelligence.
I won't spoil this either. But there's one moment, one scare. It's probably the third scare out of, I said, the ratio of 3 that worked. And it is actually truly terrifying, and I was like, oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Right? When that one moment, I won't say what it is, but there's one moment that probably a lot of people will be like, whoa, that's
there's some
really
heavy
scary.
parts in there. Like I said, you're right. I know the moment he's talking about. We're not going to ruin it. And there's some, like it was really well done. It makes me wonder that, maybe at the start of the movie, someone had control of it. I don't know how this shit works, right? But at the end of the movie, some, coked up Hollywood director grabbed a hold of it and said, "Now I'm doing it my way. This is the way I'm going to do it." I don't know. That's the way I see it, because it really looked like it had a lot of potential to start. Like I say, I compare it to these movies. Like, you look at The Exorcist, why it was so good, because it was very relative to North America. This is not. Okay. They're doing a back thing on the demon and stuff. I get that. But I mean, really, as cheesy gets, they could have got a lot more gothic and evil. But even like Bram Stoker's Dracula was way more gothic and evil and non-humorous.
A lot of the demons too are actually they're like just as far as from a makeup and prop position, right, in CGI special effects and all that. A lot of them are terrifying to look at for a second. But and they work great as like an eerie ambient kind of a thing, like just silhouette in the background, but they're not scary to keep looking at. Like, to me, the trick is to, it's fine if you want to do the silhouette thing, which is my favorite actually, but either keep it just as a silhouette or, make it so that it's so scary that you actually keep being scared by it after you keep looking at it for a minute.
That was one of the good things about the first 45, was they didn't show the face of the demon, they showed signs of the demon. Never showed the face of the demon. So once the demon, which is basically, I'm sure it's Marilyn Manson, once the demon came out and you seen the eyes and you seen the Manson face around the robe, thought I was at a concert for a second there. And once you see that, it's it's a little bit, it's pretty scary, like they had some real good timing there. Like I said, I wonder how it went to shite so quickly.
Well, I'm going to give the film a C-.
Which would be?
I don't know. I guess it's a completely separate rating system from yours, but I guess it would be a 2.5. I guess.
Okay, I give it a 1.5. Period. It was an awesome, terrible, friggin' horror show.
Yeah.
1.5 max.
I'd say go see it.
1.5. I'd say go see it, definitely.
But it's not very good.
No, it's terrible.
Yeah.
But it's worth seeing. It's Halloween. Come on, it's worth seeing, right?
Thank you.